Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Anyways Moving Forward with Libni, where we talk about life, self-love, self-work, and anything that might help you move forward in business, in your relationship, as a parent, or wherever you are in your life right now. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Anyway Moving Forward, and super excited because right here, right now is someone who is very close to my heart, and I'm so happy because he's the first guest in my home. Here sa ating home, ang ganda ng ating setup. And I've decided to talk something na very relevant to a lot of people, but before that, allow me to introduce this beautiful human right here. I just met him, kailan ba? 3 months, 2 months ago. And when I saw him the first time, he's very confident and I really love the energy that he emits. Parang super, alam mo yun, someone that you feel safe to be with. Pero very intimidating. When I first saw you, parang Pero when you get to know the person, very open, grabe mag-love, very loving person. Hala, nag-melt na siya. and he's the person na super, very grateful with everything. He also reminded me to be grateful with the small things and all those things. And
wow, I did.
yeah, you're the great gratitude guy. Whenever I see you, you always anchor gratitude sa akin. And at the same time, he's a very good actor. I haven't seen your mga play yet. I'm about to see, but he's a very good actor and he really is. He dances well. Marami siyang talent. And also, he is also, si siya na mag-introduce sa self niya, but he's a very good friend and I'm so honored to be sharing my first episode with a guest here at my special girl cave. So without further ado, let's all welcome Matthew Barbers.
Hi everybody, good day, good evening kung namang oras dyan. My name is Matt. I do what I love what I do, and I don't want to do anything else. And I used to think na imposible yun, pero pwede pala. I mean, Libni does it. She is my permission piece to continue. And what else? Sige, short about me, kasi usually ang haba akong magsalita eh. Di ako...
Yes.
I'm learning. Di ako perfect, but I try to walk in God's image and likeness every day, better every day. And yun.
Yeah. So tell them more. Like, what else do you do? Like, what are you passionate about?
So I'm a professional musical theater actor. I'm a music producer. I'm a writer. I also perform spoken word poetry in public. I used to teach kids, preteens, and adults for musical theater and creative movement dance. I was a dance scholar, hip-hop, contemporary sa college, sa St. Benilde. And then, ano pa bang mga ginagawa ko? I do corporate trainings. I host retreats. We actually co-create space together and hold space. I do a lot of things na yung iba, I was seeking. Yung iba, I kind of dabbled into it na having fun or trying to learn. And every time I'm trying to learn something new, especially when I'm enjoying myself, aligned, opportunities present itself where they call me to share. Some call it teach, and some say lead. So if you go through my Instagram, depending on when you meet me, sometimes you'll see, but stage actor, or athlete, oh this, or that. But to be honest, the same way that it's new to people who see my feed, my life every day is new to me too. And I recognize that, and I can't unsee it anymore for the past few years.
Yeah. Can you share, or what are your thoughts on protecting your energy, and why do we need to protect our energies?
So everyone knows this, whether people like me or not. Without a doubt, they can say that I am a lover. I love everyone unconditionally. I'm so open. I'm so trusting. Some people used to say it was a weakness, and I would defend na hindi. Kasi if they break my trust, and even though it seems like it hurt me, I don't find that as a weakness. I find that as a revelation. That's a good thing. But recently, I had to face the universe and things I didn't like, in the sense na I take accountability for things, but also, had I learned how to just protect my energy even though I'm open, it could prevent, or could have prevented, hypothetically, a lot of unnecessary scenarios. Or like now, the one way I've learned to protect my energy is to not pay attention to every opinion, especially when I know the truth. Especially when I know the truth. Kung hindi ko alam yung truth, should I let people affect me? Hindi pa rin. But especially when you know the truth.
Yeah.
And when you know truth, this is the tough thing that I had a hard time with, I think, before. Ngayon ko lang napaprocess, to be honest, because you're asking. I would want to convince everybody with the truth. And then I realized, and I came across a wise speaker and teacher, I forget who said this first. But when you know the truth, you don't need to convince anybody. Kasi they'll either believe you or not. And people who are committed to a certain idea or bias, or committed to not understanding you, you've said this before, then they're not gonna believe or understand you because they're
That's
already
true.
preset. And sometimes that's not your fault. Sometimes it's not even their fault. It's just the situation that caused the reaction, and they chose. And they don't realize they're choosing not to understand anymore. So, yun.
In connection with that, I know most podcasts would ask about, like, tell us about yung history mo and whatever. Let's talk about people pleasing and everything, because I
Okay.
believe each one of us has been a people pleaser growing up. What are your thoughts on that? Like, have you been a people pleaser? What have you learned? And all
I
this?
think, especially the people who say, I'm not a people pleaser, a lot of us have been people pleasers without realizing it. And I think when we call out certain things or labels kasi like that, ayaw natin, na kasi shameful eh. But I'll be the first one to say, I've made mistakes. I've been a people pleaser.
Yeah, same.
I've wanted this rather than just giving that to give it. There were times when I gave to get, but you shouldn't give to get. You should give to give.
Yeah.
You receive, but you don't give to get. Because the moment you're giving to get, then you're people pleasing, or you're doing some type of negotiation or manipulation or some whatever tactic chess move. But if we're just talking about, alam mo yun, just being versus people pleasing, the difference between someone people pleasing and someone who isn't is if I give you a gift, I'm just giving you the gift because I want to give you the gift.
Yeah, not asking for anything in return.
But if it's give you a gift, tapos, like, wala siyang binigay sa akin, then that means I'm trying to please you to get something. That's not love. That's one thing.
That's true. Based from how I know you, I know that you have a very, from months na nagkakilala tayo, no? Based from the short months, I just know that you're a person that has a very big heart. How were you brought up by your parents? Because I'm really curious, like, paano ka naging Matt ngayon that is so
That's
full
a
of
great
love?
question. I've tackled this before. This thought na the way I answer it is always gonna be the same because that's how I know it's truth. Hindi nagbabago-bago. You are not you because of yesterday. You are not Libni because of your mom. You're not Libni because of your dad. You're Libni because of everything. So I am Matt because I am a collection of all my experiences. But if we talk about okay, ano yung ambag ng sa family side? Grew up with lots of love, saw lots of dysfunction, saw lots of opportunity for repair, saw things get repaired in a manner and timeline that was not what I expected or asked or prayed for. And then you see the strengths, you see the weaknesses, you see the intentions, you see the mistakes. I became this not just because of my family, but because of my whole environment. I chose to love and to understand and to communicate and take accountability and say sorry and say my intentions and learn to be open, even though people think Matt's always been open. No, I learned to do this because I saw people weren't open. I saw people weren't communicating. I saw people were hiding. People were lying. People were abused, but no one wanted to be abused or be an abuser. I saw a lot of fear. And I saw a lot of running away. So a lot of people might think na, and you can use this as a short clip, this is true, na hindi, Matt, ugali mo yan. Ako hindi ko kasi ugali mag-share. Or Matt, ugali mo yan, you're like that with your mom. Matt, ugali mo yan, hindi kami ganyan. This is a learned response. I wasn't like this. I chose to be like this because I realized from all the hiding that people have been doing, walang resolutions. And syempre, it's not one size fits all. This is just my lens and experience. I saw a lot of problems caused by running and not connecting. Maybe to some people it feels extreme because they're not used to it. That I became super comfortable being open because being open made me feel safe. But then now comes the new plot twist and level. That's true. It made me feel safe to be open. Until it wasn't safe to be open na naman. That's why the topic is protecting our energy.
Yes.
It was a learned response to be open because I do believe being open more than closed is better.
Yeah.
But now I realized with all the non-linear things and things out of our control and people in their own journeys and toxic possibilities, kahit na hindi sila toxic na tao, I should now have the balance of being open and sharing and giving and truthful, but still protecting me and especially my family and loved ones.
That's
Especially
true.
when I have a wife and kids. I've learned enough now, and people might say it's late, right? Kasi 30s na and whatever or this. But hey, I learned now. I don't regret anything I've done before. I didn't know better. Now I do. Now I'm open, but now I'm also like, you know what? I'm not gonna give people the time of day to overshare anymore. If you want to get to know me, come get to know me. If you want to trust me, come trust me. I'm trustworthy. I used to always trust people. Now I realize I'm not being negative. I just prioritize certain people in my family that I do trust. And if I were to have a future wife and kids, above anyone else, mahal ko kayong lahat. Pero poprotektahan ko sila. And if that means finally having privacy and being open in spaces like this, but being quiet when I meet new people, then this is a new version of Matt that is my choice to be. Because that it would be like Mr. Congeniality. And I can still be that, but I can be that while protecting my family and my energy alone.
Another question, because you were talking about that. I'm wondering, when was the time na you started being open? Is it a child ba or through college? Kasi I know not a lot of men are like this. Very close sila. They don't talk a lot, or they're not very open with their emotions. Pero I know for sure that there was a certain era of your life where you chose to like, from now on, I'm gonna be open. When was that?
So when you say open,
Like very expressive, or has it always been na ganyan ka talaga?
I think levels. Kasi I lived in many different places. Not everyone knows this. I've also been in a state where our family had different levels of income. And different levels of stereotypes, and because of certain things and name and prominence and politics and just what things seem like on the outside, even though they don't know, right? And that means I've been to different schools. So because I've been to different schools, even though I'm getting to know different types of people, different nationalities, na it wasn't until LaSalle Green Hills that na-regularize yung friends or people and faces that I see. Kasi I moved to LaSalle Green Hills 5th grade hanggang high school. So yun yung naging big impact na ng culture ko. Naging GH boy na ako.
Ano GH?
GH, Green Hills. Green Hills boy.
Okay.
GH. There are stereotypes for that. Alam mo yun? And there, I started to explore more. In high school, I became a football varsity player. I also entered the hip-hop dance group. I also entered musical theater. And I also entered the debate team. Or at least I was invited.
Grabe, no? Dami mong ginawa.
Yeah, medyo. So, I would hear people would start believing in me in different things. For example, nakaluhod ako waiting to be called sa tryouts sa kung tanggap ba ako. Biglang may mga kasama ako na matagal na nagpa-play that I think they should get in. Biglang nung tinawag yung pangalan ko, the coaches believe in me? Whoa! So I believe in myself, tama yun. Wow, validation. Theater, pasok ako, biglang, hindi bago lang ako, hindi ako ganito. I saw the teacher one time sa corridor with my other friends. Sabi ko, let's tell her we want the role. So nag-audition ako sa harapan niya sa hallway kahit na walang naniniwala, walang alam. Sabi niya, sige Matt, you're understudy na. But at the time, I did not have the container to hold the gift. Hindi ko tinrabaho. And then when I had the opportunity to take over, kasi someone was sick, I was not prepared. So I had glimpses of hope and potential na hindi ko na Tapos I did this, I did that. And then, one thing that really opened me up was this brotherhood called Search In. Now it's co-ed. Gary V is part of it. My Ninong is part of it. It was this thing that showed me like a retreat. You're not alone pala even when you think you're alone. That's what started to open me up as a leader. Not from an egotistical standpoint na I'm the leader. In the sense na, they call it the arms of Christ. Whatever your religion is, ikaw ang mover ni God, ni Spirit. Ikaw ang gagawa, ikaw ang magkakalat ng love. Ikaw ang magkakalat ng safety. Isa ka dun. Instrumento ka. I'm an instrument. So that was third year high school. Then I took a formation seminar. And by fourth year high school, I was 16, 17 years old. I was hosting retreats for all men.
That's so cool. Yeah.
So funny that we're circling back to retreats for men. Because I totally forgot that I hosted retreats for men as a teenager. Yeah, it's weird.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that na you were running pala talaga retreats.
Yeah, so I became more open to at that sense. And then yung tipong nag-blur na yung mga barkadas. Kasi dati, syempre, high school, click. Eh, yung mga ibang barkada members na nag-click sa Search In and no one knows what's happening, ba't nagkakamustahan na tong bigla ito sa umaga? Hindi naman sila friends dati. O bakit nagyayakapan sila? It started to break the barrier of, ito yung click ko, yan yung click mo, di ba? Nawala yung pagka-high school. And then, long story short, I was judged a lot in my family for doing things that they didn't want me to do. Even though, in my head, ako yung pinakamasunurin growing up. In my head. Sorry to my cousins. I really think ako yung pinakamasunurin dati ba? Dati. But when I started to break that mold, na ako yung golden boy to black sheep, I was like, wait a minute, what's going on na naman? And then over time, truth reveals itself. My mom lives in a different country. She gets exposed to different information. And then her and I become friends again. And then now I can talk to my mom about anything.
That's so
Na dati
cool.
hindi. So yun nga yung sinasabi kong learned response. Communication is key.
And I feel like that is something that people also, especially men, are not open to doing. And that's how I really find it. Yun yung gift mo, I told you about this na, Matt, the world needs you and how you express yourself because not all men are yun nga, open to that. You set the example ba? Pero then again, with what you learn, I believe that it was also needed to protect your energy.
Which is a late lesson for me. I'm humble enough
Pero
to say.
needed, diba? Parang needed. What used to work until it doesn't work anymore.
And then you
diba?
need to learn what works or what's better.
Yeah, the duality, the
Yeah.
contrast of life, which is needed.
Like, it's like
yeah.
one step back, 2 steps forward.
Yeah.
Pero always forward.
So how do you deal? Because I know that in relation to that, and a lot of people are experiencing this as well. How do you deal with people crossing your boundaries? Like how, or let's just say betrayal in some sense.
So how do I deal with someone who misuses my trust? I don't know, because a lot of things are still new and I navigate it as it comes. But if I were to think of the most recent experience, see, I'm still disgracious in the sense that I look at it as 2 possibilities. One is there was malice, and the other is they didn't know better.
Yes.
They didn't mean to misuse my trust.
Yeah.
But in that sense, regardless, whoever is accountable, whether they know it or not, then I only have 2 options. Is to not involve myself in that situation again with those same people.
Yeah, so you learned, yeah.
Or, depende kung mahal ko talaga at, well, mahal ko naman lahat. Pero kung benefit of the doubt that there's some miscommunication or something lost in translation, if it's someone like as close to me like you, tatarabahuin ko yung reparation.
Conversation, yeah.
Even if it's uncomfortable for you or for me, because it's worth it. If I don't think it's worth it, I'll love you from afar. But if it's like, wait lang, hindi niya sinadya yun or di ko sinadya yun, pero nagka-anuhan ng trust then let me see you eye to eye. And deal with that there. Do what I can, surrender the rest. But for other people that I don't need in my space, kill them with kindness. I'm like this is what I've learned, I think is a superpower.
Yes.
Is people can cross me and I will still say, I still have no ill will towards you. You don't deserve that space in my head. For me to be resentful, you don't deserve it.
Yeah.
My best revenge is to be kind because I'm not even trying to be angry. I was
Yeah.
disappointed, but it's like,
That's so nice.
why will I give you time and my energy to lower my frequency? So I'm affecting myself negatively. And then I'm wishing ill on someone pa. That karma is, I am falling for the trap of the cycle. Which if the universe and God is testing me na saying, you're better, diba Matt? You're a lover now, right? You're intentional now, right? Then I'll be like, oh nga, it's not about being right. Kasi kung tama ako, tapos mamalitin ko siya, sabi, I'll get smaller na nga. I put someone down, the world gets smaller. But if I raise my vibe and I go, maybe you didn't mean it, I let it go. Or you meant it, you didn't know better, I let it go.
Yeah, and it's your responsibility now whether you want to stay in
And
the
now it's like,
relationship.
this is where like you being an alchemist in your own words, it's like God gave you energy that was thrown your way. Either matatalo ako sa situation or mananalo tayong lahat by me letting that go.
True.
I let it go. Guess what? Mother lovers, I still love all of you. Yan. Kahit na, I love you pa rin. Oo, they can think all the worst things, but they have no evidence that that is true. And I will be like, guess what? I love you.
And that's so nice. Like, I love how you transmute that. That's betrayal, right? Like, a lot of people has betrayed us. And I love the thought or your mindset na parang, yun lang din ang alam nila. And I don't want to carry that. Like, diba?
And who am I to judge also?
That's true.
Because if I can step on people's toes without intending it, then people can step on my toes. Bakit di sila nananadya?
And it's up to us whether we want to carry that into
Yeah,
our
yeah,
lives
yeah,
or not.
yeah,
Yeah. What's your greatest lesson from those experiences of energy and people stepping over energy?
Is that I can still be open and loving, but still have a safe distance just in case. Dati kasi I'm like, we don't need distance. Now I'm like, sakto lang, dito ka lang.
Yeah.
Until, because I give my trust naman na eh. Now I've learned to leave a little space for myself and for the people who deserve my protection and energy.
100%.
Kasi if I let them into my space, that means they're in your space. And if I care about you, I need to keep them at bay if they haven't proven that they deserve your space. Kasi ako madali ako eh, and I can let that go. Pero kung lagi kitang kasama, right? You're my sister, you're my lover, you're my family member, and I keep letting them in here,
That's true.
and I can forgive them, but what if you can't, and what if they hurt you so bad because you've had traumatic experiences? I now need to live
Because you
beyond
allow,
myself. Yes, because I
yeah.
allow it into here.
I
That
love-
means whoever is here is in my family.
That's true.
But if this person affects you like that, then I can't have them here. And that day I'm like, let's go, I'll hug everybody. Now I'm like, I love you all, but y'all can't hug me until you show me that you're not gonna hurt my family. Because if you do that, oh, this is done.
I I love, it's like a house that you need to protect first. Parang, can't enter my house.
And I learned that because I
So
wasn't
good.
always a
I love
leader.
that.
I
Yeah.
didn't know how to lead in terms of being a man. Aminado ako dun. Aminado ako dun. I was a boy for so long with male and masculine skills. But it wasn't integrated until
That's so
I
good.
deep dived with you, to be honest, about the inner child stuff. And I'm like, oh shoot, kulang pala yun. People compliment the feminine, people compliment my energy, but like, nasan yung protection and groundedness in a storm?
Ang galing. Ang galing lang.
That's like kanina, I would disagree with you, right? Because you were like, Matt, I care about you. But hopefully, with all humility, you see the difference in me now, huh? The certainty, and this certainty isn't ego. This certainty is faith.
Like I know
and love.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
like,
I know what
I'm not
talking
gonna
about.
be easily swayed by
And this
everyone.
time, I don't need your opinion,
Yeah.
or my mom's opinion,
Very good.
or that friend's opinion to make my decision to protect my family and myself. I love all of you. I love you, mom. I love you, Lib. But then, hindi kayo ako.
Yeah.
I'm gonna protect my fam no matter what. I have
Yeah.
future kids. I have a future wife. I'm gonna protect them, even if I have to protect them from you. You would tell me, do it. That's where I am now, mentally, internally, even without the wife and kids.
Hindi siya ganito yung, hindi pa siya, nag-process pa siya, which is a very good improvement. I really love that. Because
Layo ba?
the first time that I saw you, I know that the intention was like, I just really want to get the masculine and everything, and now it's parang coming together na, that's so good. Like, diba? Like, you used to ask na, talaga ba? Tama ba? Mga ganun pa, diba? But now when I heard you, parang kanina, like, yeah, I respect that. Pero for me, I like, cool.
I have balls now.
Yeah. This is really, really good. I'm so happy.
I think that's been affecting all of my relationships, whether it's a kapatid, a friend, a mom, a this, a that. Kasi dati, I wouldn't have the balls to maintain and disagree calmly with you even, right? I'd always ask, pwede ba?
Yes.
Or if you disagree with me, I'll second guess myself. Now, heck, you can be my lover, you can be my sister, you can be an asshole, you can be my friend, and I will agree. And if I disagree, I'll be like, well, I have a valid experience, but I disagree. Here's why.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, if we agree in the end, good. If we don't, I'll be
That's
like, well,
so good.
I'm deciding this because I'm me.
Sino tong kausap ko? That is so good. As in, I'm
But
so...
I needed to go through the fire, bro.
Which is needed because nga, in the first place, you already had the intention of
Yes.
being here. And it takes a lot of reprogramming yung mga old things that used to work until it doesn't work anymore. With your journey, like, what's the best lesson that you have learned that you can share with everyone? Yung journey mo lately. Talk about the journey.
Recently.
What was that? What's your journey?
If I could give them like one lesson or one liner na ano, fear is the temptation you should acknowledge and let go. Anytime you're scared is an invitation to let that go. Kasi I've been afraid so much and I see people afraid na mag-decision ka dahil takot ka. No, that's the trick. That's the trick. Every time, kasi yun yung, okay, may dasal ka, kunwari, gusto mo itong mangyari to. Bibigay sa'yo yung dasal mo, right? I'm not saying that you want muscles, you'll get muscles. You'll be given a challenge, a weight to carry. But then, when the weight is there, you'll be scared na, masasaktan ako kung buhatin ko yun. Ayoko yun, parang nakakatakot. That fear is when you acknowledge it. Are you scared? Because it's uncomfortable. Uncomfortable is not unsafe. So when you're afraid, is it because it's really logically gonna hurt you? If so, then okay. Then pay attention to that intuition instinct. But if you're just afraid because it's something new or uncomfortable, you've never gone there before, you feel like you won't be safe, but to be honest, it's just here. Process it. Why am I afraid? Kasi gusto kong mangyari yun. Bakit gusto kong mangyari yun? What if hindi mangyari yun? Okay lang ba ako? Okay lang ako. Let it go. And then now, if everything would go your way, lovingly, walang matatapakan, what would you do? It's gonna be clear. Either you don't know, so you don't have to do anything, or it's clear that I would do that, then do that. So fear is an invitation for you to recognize that that's not you. So when you realize what you're afraid of, look at it and ask why, and then throw that away and be like, now if it all went my way, would I do this? Go there.
I love. Yun nga, on the other side of fear is always growth.
Yes.
Fear wouldn't arrive if there's no opportunity for growth. And though, it's also parang challenging because some people use fear to manipulate other people.
Iba rin yun. That's a different level of toxic. That's another episode.
Another episode for that.
Is this another-
We're gonna conclude, almost gonna conclude. So what's your general message for people protecting their energy? What's your message for them?
How to protect your energy.
how to-
Ito, people, you might be surprised. People who know me might be surprised. Wow, Matt saying this for the first time. Hey, I learned that The pace I learned, kanya-kanya tayong pacing. Magaling ako, pero I'm learning too.
Yeah, constant learner of life,
And here,
diba?
here, so they might be surprised. I'll say this. I'll be like, see everyone with love and with the best of intentions, but don't tell them everything on a first date. Don't tell them everything unless there's something talaga that's magnetizing both of you to share equally. Because if it seems like a safe space lang and they're like, yeah, it is. Pero ikaw lang ang mag-share ng something and there's no mutual anything, then maybe just pause, don't judge, pero yung hit the brakes. Ako na to kasi usually I'll just share everything. So I'm saying, take it from me. I say, I'm not gonna change this. If I meet you for the first time, I'm still gonna say, hey, I love you. Lalaki or babae, I'll still tell you I love you. But now I'm not gonna tell you everything that's happening in my life right now. So keep your privacy, but tell them you love them out loud. That doesn't mean they have to enter your space.
Your energy is sacred and it's expensive, so don't just share it with
Yun.
everyone unless they deserve to be shared.
Yeah. So I would say, tell people you love them, but have a shield. Have a shield right here. Hindi naman kailangan nakaganon eh. Just hold up the shield, just in case. It's not a wall. It's just
Yeah.
protection.
Yeah, I agree. Kasi ganun din ako dati. I used to share a lot. But now parang if you're not gonna ask, I'm not gonna offer you the answer.
Dati kasi nga, because of certain insecurities, I would need to seek safety by sharing. Now I realize, I'm like, bro, I'm safe and divinely guided and protected and funded no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm safe, period. I just have emotions.
Yeah.
And now that I know my emotions, I can sit with it. And now, I prioritize who I go to. And you know what excites me recently? This might sound crazy. Conflict excites me in a healthy way. Dati kasi conflict. Now conflict, how do I make you feel safe now? Because it's really safe. How do I show you safety in conflict? Yun ang bago sa akin.
That's so nice.
And it comes with protecting my energy. Even if you get rattled, I can be like, why is Libni feeling unsafe? Ito. Well, I'm safe and I know she's safe. Let me show her she's safe. So I've been learning that too.
Yeah, that's good. And sometimes you don't need to speak.
Yeah. I learned that.
Ay, salamat, Lord.
I learned that.
Hallelujah.
Kaya sa pag-reply, kunwari, someone will text me something with a fearful energy. Dati, I'll try to fix it sa text. Ngayon, I'll be like, alright. And then, pag in person, dun tayo mag-deep dive. Kasi there's intimacy, there's safety. If you overthink, I can be like, hey, kung magpanik ka, I can be like, hey, I'll talk to you, my hands are here. This is real for me. This is a real conversation we should have. This is healthy.
Yeah.
I love you. Yeah.
I'm so happy. Tsaka, words are just energy. It doesn't really have anything. So if it's just energy, even your presence already speaks a lot.
That's what I've learned. Even if someone is saying what I don't want, dati, if someone says what I don't want, I'll be like, oh no, how do I get what I want? Ngayon, they say what I don't want. I go, valid yung feelings nila.
Okay.
Pero, ito yung direction ko. Then I share my vibe and my direction. I go, you can feel that, you don't have to. But here's where I'm headed. Do you want to come with me? It's safe here. Tara, ayaw mo? Okay lang. Pero dito ako, sure ako.
Oh my God, sino tong kausap ko? I'm so happy for you. It took a while.
It took a while.
Yeah, because when I first met you, grabe, TBH, grabe
Sure.
ka kasi mag, tuk, 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 tuk. Parang, now it's like, yeah, like, if it doesn't need...
Dati, machine gun. Tatamaan yung target. Pero may
maraming-
extra.
Marami pa.
Fair, I admit it. Now it's more like
Straight
bow
to
and
the point.
arrow. Ano yung target ko?
I'll say it.
Doon tayo.
Oh my God, I'm so
It's
proud
directed.
of you.
You told me this before.
Yeah.
You know, my other best friend told me this before also. Same thing you're saying is that, Matt, may superpower ka. Pag na-hone mo yan at na-target mo, iba yun. And that's what I'm recognizing now by the grace of God is that I have good energy like everyone has good energy and potential. I just need to choose a target.
So good, so good. I'm so proud of
Hindi
you.
na siya shotgun na spread na may matatamaan.
Yeah, kasi TBH guys. Segue. The first time kami nag-meet in person, nag-story siya ng 1 hour.
Mga 30 to 1
Sabi ko,
hour.
Bid, straight to the point. But now, I'm really happy that I get to see this evolution of you. And I know that dami-dami mo pang ma-help. And I know that we're meant to meet because we have a big mission here.
We do.
Yeah, and I'm really happy to witness you on this journey. Yeah, so I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
It's an honor for me to witness you talaga and experience you. Aside from all the hats that you're wearing, I just see someone with so much love. Yeah, I'm excited for what you're about to create and the many, many things. Your words can heal other people as well just by your presence, diba? So, yeah.
I have a question. How do you usually close this?
I close with, what's your final message to everyone?
Ganon, ganon.
What's your message to everyone before we go?
My message to everyone is learn to sit with your uncomfortable feelings. Yan. Alone. It's uncomfortable. Sit with it. Kasi once you learn to sit with your feelings that are uncomfortable for yourself, it'll be easier to sit in uncomfortable situations with other people, which means better relationships because you're communicating in spite of perceived difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
So learn to sit with yourself. You'll be able to sit with others better.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
I have a request. Can
Ano?
we say 3 to 5 things we're grateful for?
Mm.
Oh, you go.
I love that. I'll end my episodes with that.
Yeah, let's go.
3 things I'm grateful for is you being here. I'm really grateful that I get to catch up with you and you're the first guest in this space. I just feel like with your energy, you're an evidence for me that everything else is possible. You're that. Second is I get to set up my space na and I get to do what I love as well and I'm living my purpose. Tsaka third, like in relation to this is the gift of friendship that we have. You're, wala, ba't iiyak? Ba't ganun?
Iyak ka na.
Parang I only have a few people that I trust and even if I was a stranger to you, I felt like you're my brother that I can always go to. I really feel safe with you na alam ko na whatever might happen, although I don't really ask for support that much often, but I know that when I go to you, you just have my back. Parang ganun siya. And it's not all the time that I get to say that because nga, I've been strong for a long time. With you, I just feel like, Matt, ito yung, I know that I'm safe when you're there. Parang ganun. So, thank you for that. Ikaw.
Wow. 3 to 5. I guess I'll go 5 kasi nadagdagan mo. One, I'm grateful for my family. It's also my mom's birthday today.
Ay, oh, yeah.
Isama ko na sa family yung friends ko. Sam Concepcion's birthday was yesterday. My brother, he's been my rock also in times when I couldn't talk to anyone before. So, family, I'm grateful for family. I'm grateful for what you just expressed, for the testimony na I allow you to feel safe. That means so much to me. I'm grateful for your trust. I'm grateful that I am ready for God to show me every day how much easier this gets, and it's been happening every day. And I am grateful that I am alive and well with the opportunity to do everything, love, walk, run, go to the gym, anything, to be honest. I'm grateful for this life I'm living where I'm just grateful for love because love is the point, right? Like, what is life without love? This whole journey, not even just romance, I mean love. Like, just seeing the good in everything, the gift in every day, smelling the flowers because the flower is blooming. Alam mo yun? Sayang naman, nandyan na yung nagbabloom, naamuyin mo naman. So I'm grateful that I recognize that by being present. And I know I'm supposed to just stick at the 5, but I just want to say that I'm so grateful that I'm so much better and I'm so prepared compared to before. My prayers were all answered. Yun. I'm grateful my prayers answered.
Ang galing. Lastly, one thing you're proud of.
I'm proud of myself.
Alright, that's it for this episode.
I'm finally proud of myself. I don't need your validation. I am proud of myself.
Yeah, as you should.
I should be. I should.
Yeah. And before we go, where can they find you?
You can find me sa... Sinabi address. No. Boundaries. Dati.
Energy.
Oh, wait lang. Nagano ako, tarlak.
Buang.
Joke lang. You can find me on social media, Instagram. I use most of the time at Matt Matters MNL. That's Matt Matters Manila. Matt Matters Manila. And then on Spotify, I'm Matt Matters also. I think for public, that's all you need to know.
Yeah. He also has his music too, so you might.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see everything connect.
Yeah.
So yun.
Alright, so that is ayan. Alright, ayan. That is it for this episode. If you love this episode, just feel free to subscribe. Just follow Matt and ako. If you have any questions, just feel free to message Matt. We do men's coaching. He does coaching as well.
Do
So
one-on-ones.
yeah,
groups,
body,
Yes.
and
Yeah, I do physical training consultation also if you want to get in touch with your body or get healthy or just more athletic. The mindset stuff, the gratitude work for healing and alignment. I still work on myself. That's the only reason I can share. Yeah, one-on-one coaching. If you want that high-ticket stuff, that focus on yourself, let's go. Message
Yeah,
me.
very
Serious-
personalized.
Serious clients. For the clients na ayaw kay Libni kasi intimidating na babae. If you're a man or if you're a woman who wants the coaching from a male standpoint naman,
yeah,
then I'm open.
that's so good. All right, thank you so much, Matt, for being here. I love you so much. Love you.
Bye everybody.
Bye.